So, hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about American and British literature. First, we need to know about the time periods and some characteristics. So, first, we have British literatures that start in the Middle Age with Beowulf. That was a read we read in class. A characteristic is that in British literature, they use formal and poetic language, especially in older works, and often they make focus on royalty, society, and traditions, something like that. And on the other hand, we have literatures that began with the colonial writings and become the independent after the U.S. reform. Here, we take into account that they use simpler language, is more direct instead of I don't know poems or something like that. They often make focus on freedom, individualism, and like the American dream, something like that. Next, we have some important authors of each period. First, we have British literature. Maybe the most famous that we know is William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was the one who created Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet. Here we can find plays and poetry. Also, we have Jane Austen. uh, this change the topics and talk more about pride and prejudice, something like that. On the other side, we have American literature that start with Mark Twain, that he talks about the adventures of Huckleberry Finn. It's more or less like American life and humor, more sarcastic on satires, something that we review in class. We have also Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven, The Telltale Heart. Here, we introduce the Gothic theme or what the Gothic topics. Then we have Harper Lee, that he wrote To Kill a Mockingbird. This author talks more about racism and justice because here we are talking about American literature, not about British that talk about poetry or something like that. Here's more Gothic. Now I'm going to talk about relevance. British literature shaped the English language and influenced world literature because as we class, first start with a new English that has some words, I don't know, strange, something like that. And we also review that William Shakespeare was the one who created other words. We have also that American literature developed the society through storytellings, movies, and culture both for human emotions, history, and both make emphasize in social issues. American, like satires or something like that, critique the political system. Okay, what changed? British literature evolved from medieval epics to modern fantasy. American literature moved to colonial writings to deep social themes like critics of the politics I mentioned, and both change how the ideas reflects culture and technology. All of this change the world.